want me to? Oh, I see Elisa. Is that you?
Yep, that's me. Just click co-host and then I'll be able to change the camera for the people who are watching.
Okay, make host.
Thank you.
Okay. Was that what view did you all have? Because I was seeing you the whole time.
Yeah, I think everybody was seeing all of us.
Oh, you all had gallery view?
We tried to fix it before you got on, Lisa. We tried.
I'm sorry, my Zoom wouldn't load.
I had Lisa view.
Oh, well, there you go.
Nice.
It's a little intimidating.
I was looking very serious trying to solve my Zoom problem. I hope you noticed I fixed my background.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, Rivers, I got a question for you.
Okay.
I speak for all the fan club members when I say thank you for doing these Zoom calls because they're a lot of fun. What motivated you to do them?
I do this since the lockdown. This group I belong to for meditation, they started doing these online group sittings every night at 7 p.m. And at first I was skeptical and I was like, why do I need to put my laptop in front of me and like be meditating at the same time as a few hundred other people around the world? You know, my eyes are closed. What's the difference? But I don't know why. And maybe it's just psychological, but I came to get a lot of sense of community or something out of it and made me feel really good. And I ended up doing it every night. I'm still doing it. In fact, that's why I have to leave this call at 6:55 promptly every night, because I have to run upstairs and connect to that Zoom session at 7.
Yeah. Well,
So
I feel a lot of positive vibes and a lot of love from this. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I literally look
Awesome.
forward to this every single night now. I'm like, all right, like Wednesday was an off day for me. I was like, wait a second, we don't have our Zoom session with Rivers.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that because I have this. I volunteer for this this coding group. We're working on this volunteer site and charity site, and we meet every Wednesday at 5:30 to 7. So I maybe I have to drop out of that.
No, you definitely can still do that. I was just saying, like on a personal level, how much I've started to look forward to these. I'm just like,
Yeah.
like when I haven't done it, I'm like, wait a second, I feel like my evening is not complete now.
Thanks. I feel the same way.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Very cool.
God damn, you have Japanese girls. Do it to me every time. Oh, the redhead said you shred the cello. And I'm jello, baby. But you won't talk, won't look, won't think of me. I'm the epitome of public enemy. Why you wanna go and do me like that? Come down on the street and dance with me. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. I asked you to go to the Green Day concert. You said you never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went to your room and read your diary. Watching Grunge Leg drop New Jack through a best table. Then my heart stopped listening to JoJo sang. All in love all over again. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. Oh, stupid is it? I can't talk about it. I gotta sing about it and make a record of my heart. How stupid is it? For all I know, you want me to, and maybe you just don't know what to do. wish I could get my head out of the sand, 'cause I think we'd make a good team. And you could keep my fingernails clean. But that's just a stupid dream that I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes without shaking. And I ain't faking a pretty lot like you. So please, hello, I'm here. I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you be good for me. I'm a lot like you. I'm a lot like you. I think I'd be good for you, and you be good for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that was awesome. Thank you.
Hey Rivers, how's it going?
Pretty good. What's up?
Not much. Quick question. Any news on Van Weezer's release date of May 15th? Sorry to put you on the spot.
May 15th?
Yeah, will it be postponed, or will it? Do you think it'll drop on May 15th? Are you able to say anything about it?
It got postponed.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, I'm really bummed, but I think I have to trust the powers that be that say that if we wait a little while, there'll be a better time to put it out, so we'll get some more attention, which you always love as an artist. You want as many people to hear it as possible.
How many singles do you think will get off the album until the album drops?
Well, I think the next single we already have the End of the Game, and then Hero comes out pretty soon, and then the album will come out. So probably just the one or two more.
Gotcha.
Hey Rivers, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So a couple of my friends in the fan club were wondering what's the deal with Pineapple Man, and was it supposed to be a bigger thing than it was?
Talking about that thing in
Pineapple
Japan?
Man.
I don't
The,
think it
like,
was supposed to be
yeah.
turned into some phenomenon or anything. And in fact, I don't really know much about it. I think it's kind of like a Pete Wentz inside joke.
Chris.
I actually, if anyone else learns anything about it, please let me know.
Well, apparently, like there was something related to it being mailed to people.
There is.
I
Yeah.
think that was all just excellent marketing by Crush. Like,
Yeah, they didn't send me anything.
me neither.
You know, I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should. But I like it, and I know you like it too. The way that I want you. I gotta have you. Oh, yes, I do. You know, I never ever stay out late just to see you. And I know you can. In the old man's Ford, behind them bushes, till I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. call you on the telephone. I'm only hoping that you're home, so I can hear you when you say those words to me and whisper so softly. I gotta hear you, baby. We'll be at the drive-in in the old man's Ford behind them bushes till I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me. Cause baby, we'll be at the drive-in in the old man's Ford behind them bushes, the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. And baby, talk dirty to me. And baby, talk dirty to me. Woo!
Woohoo! Woo! That sounded so great. Wow, good job.
Hair metal. Love it.
I mean, I've been listening to a lot of it recently, working on Van Weezer, trying to remember all those licks, and I see you got Def Leppard on, so it's a big Def Leppard influence on the album too.
I love all the old school hair metal 80s and power metal and heavy metal. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, you should like Van Weezer then.
Awesome.
And I found that like there's a lot of songs that I looked down on when I was a kid in the 80s, like Poison, for example, that now I really like. I mean, that's so fun.
Damn, you know Lucas 40.
Hey Rivers, I had a question about OK Human.
Okay.
About the like technology AI themes. I was wondering if that would be more like inspiration, like Madame Butterfly was the Pinkerton, or if it's going to have more of a storyline, like everything will be all right in the end, or even like a rock opera type thing. Could you elaborate more on that, maybe?
There are not multiple characters, so it's not like Songs from the Black Hole.
Yes.
But I think it's very, very much like day in the life of me, and but from like a very, very private place where you're literally just kind of following me around through the day and seeing what I actually think and feel like. And so it feels like a very tight concept, but at the same time, it's not like a story that I wrote, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there any word on when we can be expecting that? I don't want to sound greedy. I know we still have an album very close.
I'm as greedy as you, man. I want to get all this stuff out, and it's it takes a long time, and you want it to get set up right, and it'd be cool if like the hardcore fans could hear it early on and just could hear everything at once as I'm writing it, and then and somehow that wouldn't spoil the setup for the wider release.
I don't think we'd complain about that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't spoil anything. You should just let us hear it all.
I know.
Oh.
Do it right now.
I still like the setup you had, like whenever you were doing Everything Will Be Right, All Right in the End, like how you kind of let some fans have some, get to hear it just a little bit. Like, I mean, I remember I was excited to try to push that, and like I was all over Twitter, like going, come on people, this is amazing.
Thank you.
Of course.
You know, I feel like that word of mouth is the best promotion for anything. Like, I don't care how many reviews I read or how many stars I see on a product. Like, it means nothing compared to somebody I know coming up to me and saying, "Hey, you know, have you seen this movie or heard this record? And it's really great." It's like, oh, I got to check that out.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, speaking of accolades, I know you guys were nominated for a Grammy a couple years back and you didn't get it. You were robbed. I guess, how did you deal with that? I mean, were you like looking forward to winning it? Were you disappointed? What were you going through when you guys didn't win?
I always like walking into the theater where they're handing out the awards. I just always like keep telling myself, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose, and I really just drum it into my head so I'm never disappointed. And the last time I brought my headphones and I just blasted Slayer's Rain and Blood through the whole ceremony. So like I couldn't even hear what was going on. I didn't see like, and up for the next award is Weezer. So I didn't hear any of that. So it spared me all the tension and the pain.
Well, you deserved it.
Yeah,
And it would have made for a great cutscene.
it will come.
Thank you guys for coming tonight. I'm gonna play one more.
Yes.
Flavor, how I miss you. If I only once could kiss you, I'd be happy for one moment of my lifetime. I'd be there. And the water running over me is growing ever colder. Make me happy for one moment of my lifetime. I'd be happy.
Lovely.
Great job. Great job.
Ooh, that was epic.
That was
That
awesome.
piano. Wow.
Awesome.
You guys can't see me when I go to the piano though, right?
You
Yeah.
disappeared.
It's all right. We were immersed in that piano music. It was awesome.
Sounded awesome.
We had
Okay,
the
cool.
visualization of the island, you know.
Yes.
It was good.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Abundance.
you.
Thanks.
All right, thanks. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do this again next week. So keep an eye out. I think go to islandinthezoom.com and the registration will be there, and it'll always be there.
I'm on it.
And I think we're gonna raise the room capacity too, so you can invite your friends and everything.
Awesome.
So I'll see you next week.
So much. Bye. Thank you.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.